Hey y'all, my name is Jack Brandon and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a story time. Okay. I'm gonna be telling two short stories in this video about times when I could have died. So this story time occurred in an abandoned theater, right? So let me start from the beginning. So a photographer hit me up through Instagram saying he wanted to have a photo shoot and he wanted me as his model. And I was like, alright, let's go. But I didn't want to go alone with this photographer. And I was like, can my friend Stephanie come along? He was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So we scheduled this for like the following week. I don't remember. So we ended up meeting up and then we head to downtown. We go take pictures. These pictures came out. I only like 3 pictures. Let's just say that. Anyway, so we were having. So we were having a photo shoot in downtown. We went to some nice places, and yeah. After that, so after downtown, we decided to go to a different location. Then my photographer was like, "Oh, there's this abandoned theater we could go to take pictures at. Nobody goes there." And I was like, "All right." And let me just tell you that in this day, it was night and it was raining. And I was having a photo shoot, but we did not care. So we walked to the place. Well, we had to take transportation to get there. Then we walked to the place and we're there. And then the photographer was like, we might need to jump a fence. I was like, alright. And he ended up jumping the fence because then he could open the door from the inside to let us in, right? But it was raining, so the fence was slippery. So somehow he managed to jump over it and not die. And so he opened the gate and we go in. And I was scared because I was just scared. And then we had to jump another fence, not fence, but a little wall to go to the theater. And that wall isn't that big. Yeah, anyway, so we jumped it and there we were. And I almost broke my photographer's camera when I jumped over the wall, because he had his camera here. And I was going over and I almost kicked it. Anyway, so it was quiet, it was raining, it was dark. So we went to the seats to take pictures, and those pictures came out nice. I'll put them somewhere. I have a lot of space, I'll see where. So, as you could see here, this is a nice picture in abandoned seats. And the white dots you're looking at are... Let me remind you, it was raining, so that's where the white dots are. Anyway, so the photographer's doing his thing, I'm there modeling. And then my friend Stephanie was like, you guys, I hear something. And we just ignored her, we just continued having fun, getting more shots. And then she was like, she kept hearing things, we're like, okay. Then my photographer and I decided to go on the stage. And it was pitch black. I had my flash on, he had his flash on. We were trying to see. So we went up on the stage. And we couldn't see anything, right? And the stage is empty and it's quiet, so you could hear every footstep we take. So we're walking on the stage and I could hear our footsteps, and then I heard someone else's footsteps. And my friend Stephanie was not near the stage, she was on a concrete floor back there where the seats were at. And I stopped walking because I heard footsteps, and my photographer stopped walking and he pulled out his knife. He was ready to fight, if anything. And I was just scared. I was like, what? And then like a minute later, from a distance, because this is a big stage, from a distance from a distance you see a flash go on and you hear a guy yelling. I was shook. I did not understand a single word that this guy was saying. I'm not sure if it was English. I don't know. to this day, we still don't know what he said. I don't even think it was English. Or if it was, then... Anyway, so the point is that the... So from a distance you see a flashlight on the stage, on left stage, and we were far right stage towards the front. He was left stage all the way towards the back. And if you don't know what that means, basically we're far away from each other. So I was scared. I ran for my life. I left my photographer on stage. I left Stephanie back there on the seats. I went back to the wall to jump it over. I was the first one there. I had to run up the freaking stairs. I was not trying to die that night. So I was the first one out of there. I never ran so fast in my life. So as we were trying to get away, you still heard this guy's voice. We had no clue what he was trying to say. We don't know if you I don't know what could have happened. And when I was running, I got a butt cramp. So I was trying to run for my life with a butt cramp. And I still had to jump the fence. The things we do for pictures, right? I mean, it came out nice, didn't it? So we all get out of there, and once we leave the theater, we started laughing because that was funny. That was crazy. And I still had butt cramps, so we were just laughing at that too. And I don't know, it was low-key fun. We could have died. Could have. Anyway, so that was the first little story time. Second little story time is the trolley. The trolley station. So my friends and I, other friends, we went to have a photo shoot. And these pictures came out nice. My friend Mary, you probably, if you follow me on anything, you've probably seen this picture already. Anyway, so we were having a lovely day. So we were having a lovely day. We went to have a photo shoot, and I was getting late. So all of us were trying to head to my friend's house. And we were in a downtown trolley station, which could be dangerous at night at those hours. Anyway, so we got to the trolley station, and then we were waiting for the bus. And it was like, what, a 20-minute wait? And then my friends and I were in a half circle. So it was my friend Sarah, then me, then Mary, then Jesus. Right? Right, okay. And then we're just standing there, chilling, minding our own business. And then some guy passes by, and walking really, really slow. Then he stops, and then he looks at me. At us, but mostly at me. And this guy seemed to be pretty high, if you tell me. He was not on this planet. And he looked at me. He was like, "Do you guys pop pills?" And I was like, "No." Like, I was looking at him straight in the eye with a blank face. Blank? And I was like, "No." Like, straight up. And then we were just chilling there. The guy was just standing there. And then this guy's fixing himself, right? And these walls, we were against the wall, and these walls are glossy, so you can see the reflection, right? Maybe you hear a baby in the background. I'm babysitting. Anyway, so these walls are glossy, so you can see the reflection. So these walls are glossy, so you can see the reflection, right? And this guy is fixing himself. So he's pulling up his pants or something, and then my friend Mary saw from the reflection that he had a knife. So Mary typed on her phone that this guy had a knife. So Sarah and I go to Mary to look at her phone, because she said, "Hey, you guys, I want to show you something." So So we went to her phone and looked at the phone, and we read what she said, and then Sarah and I just started laughing to make it seem that she actually showed us something funny, so this guy wouldn't know that something's suspicious or something's up. So then we were like, hey, let's go to the store. Like, we ended up going, so we could get away from this guy. So we could get away from this guy. And yeah, and then like, after a while, we go back to the same spot, because the guy wasn't there anymore. And then he came back. So... So we went back to the same spot because the guy wasn't there, but later on he came back. So my friends and I decided to go elsewhere. There was a lot of security at this trolley station. So we decided to go near them because there was a little pack of them just chilling. So we sat near them to get away from this dangerous guy, right? To wait for our bus. And then like, okay, so we just chilled there till the bus got there. And then we got on the bus. We were happy to finally... So we got on the bus and we were so happy to finally be able to leave. To go to my friend's house. So I tapped my card to get on. Sarah tapped her card. Mary tapped her card. And then it was Jesus' turn to tap his card. He couldn't find his card. Jesus couldn't find his card, and we were so pissed. The bus driver was like, are you guys gonna get on or not? Because I gotta go. And we were so mad we had to get off because Jesus couldn't find his bus pass. But the minute the bus left, Jesus found his bus pass in his back pocket. Mary and I were so heated. We were like, Jesus, if you don't... Jesus, just stand away from us for a while. We can't see you right now. We are so freaking pissed because we wanted to go home away from the danger. So we had to wait like half an hour for the next bus to get there. We're trying to avoid this guy who could probably stab us for not buying drugs or whatnot. We could have died that night. It's dangerous at night. So we were mad at Jesus. And we had to wait another half an hour. Then the bus came, and he found his bus pass. If he didn't find his bus pass this time, we were gonna leave him. We didn't care. And he was like, I'm sorry, you guys. I promise I'll buy you In-N-Out later. But by later, he meant that day. So we got to my friend's house. He went to his house to get money. He never bought us In-N-Out that day. He lied to us. We were mad. But we ended up having fun. Anyway, but he ended up buying his food the next day. He ended up buying... He ended up buying us In-N-Out the next day, so we were all chill. But yeah, those are my two little story times when I could have died. I could have died. My little sister is being annoying. So yeah, later on I'll be sharing more crazy story times, more wild story times. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment to show me support. Are you done? So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time. Bye.